right? So I want y'all to repeat after me, okay? I breathe light into my cells.
I breathe light into my cells.
I awaken my divine blueprint.
I awaken my divine blueprint.
I rise beyond time and space.
I rise beyond time and space.
I embody infinite love now.
I embody infinite love now.
My heart is the portal of creation.
My heart is the portal of creation.
I am the bridge between worlds.
I am the bridge between words.
I remember who I am.
I remember who I am.
We remember we are one.
We remember we are one.
Ashe.
Ashe.
All right. Okay, so before I even get into anything, I want to just tell y'all what my upbringings, what made me do what I do now. Okay, I was born and raised in Neptune, New Jersey. My mom had 10 children, 8 girls, 2 boys, 2 sets of twins. I was the second oldest, and I was raised by my sisters, and they toughened me up. Not no guys, it was females toughening me. I was raised around females, so I learned how to respect females at an early age because of my sisters. And they was havoc in my life. They gave me a lot of childhood trauma. And I didn't see it at that time as a good thing, but now I'm older, they helped me become who I am now. Because everything I do it for females. I'm all about the matriarch system. I'm all about getting the women back on their thing and taking over. Because if a woman leads, it's nurturing there. There's true love there. There's true, genuine, nurturing love there. So I would like the patriarch to just move on to the side and let the matriarch come back and take over. So that's what I push, okay? So growing up in school, I was different than everybody. I won most unique. So everybody in my class, it was over, 200. They all voted me as most unique. They saw me different. I didn't see me different. But after I won most unique, I started observing myself more. And I seen what makes me so unique from everyone else that I was chosen for this. And then I realized I'm not a trouble. I don't start trouble. I don't curse. I like to speak high level, positive. I like to help people. I like to pull people potential out. I was doing this at a young age, and that's why I had a lot of friends at a young age. But the streets corrupted my mind a lot. My father wasn't there. He was a 5%er, and he was in and out of jail. My mom, she got 8 girls to take care of, so she couldn't really focus on me like that. So she kind of gave me the option if I wanted to go to school or not. She didn't really care if I went to school. But I chose to go to school. So, yeah, growing up, I was the black sheep in my family. I was the weirdo of all my family members. I had a lot of paranormal activity happen in my life, and I didn't know it was happening until I got older, and I became a little wiser, and I learned a lot, and I deal with paranormal activity. So I had a lot of paranormal activity in my life that kept me in that being different. I talk different. My perspective on life is different. A lot of people think the rock is hard. I think your hand is just soft. I don't think the rock is hard at all. So my mindset was always different. So I had a son. His name is Trey. I homeschooled him since birth. He'd never been in school before. He's 10 now. And I taught him myself. And for about 6 years, just me teaching him. Teach him how to sound words out. Teach him spirituality, metaphysics. I'm teaching him all about his body work, how it functions. So how I talk, that's how my son could talk too. But he don't hang around no one that speaks like that, so it's like junk information for him. But until he around me, then he get to talk about everything beyond the sun. So when I was up in age, I had a paranormal experience. I had a UFO sighting. But it wasn't a regular UFO. It was more of a big ball of light in the sky. And you could see like some type of entity inside the ball. You could see, I saw its shoulders, the head, torso, the legs, seen all that. And before I seen that, my whole building shook. I was living in Long Branch, and I live in an apartment complex, and my building shook. And I just put my son to sleep. And at that time, I wasn't no conscious person. I wasn't woke. I wasn't into none of that. I didn't care about no extraterrestrial. I didn't care about my ancestors, nothing. I was a regular, degular person out in the streets chasing females. That was my thing. And the building shook. And I went to go look outside to see what's going on. I see other people looking outside, looking out their windows, opening their doors. And it's at night, so I don't know what's going on. The building shook. I just went back in the house, and all I wanted to do was play 2K and smoke my cannabis. So that's what I used to do. Cannabis and 2K. You know, like these gamers out here. I was one of those. And that's all I wanted to do. But someone said to me in my head, look outside your balcony. And I knew it wasn't me, because why would I want to look outside my balcony? I'm trying to play my game. My son just went to sleep. I get me time now. But something said, look outside your balcony. And I looked outside my balcony, and I live 2 blocks from the beach. So over the beach in the sky, there was a huge ball of light with some type of entity inside of it. And it just stood there. You got a question? What's up?
When you say you heard the voice, did you take a pull or something?
No, I didn't get to yet.
I'm thinking maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I put my son to sleep. I went to go get my trippy kit. As soon as I was about to go do my thing, the building shook. And then I went outside, and that's when I heard a voice saying, look outside your balcony. And it was in my voice, it was my tone though, but I know it's not me because I don't have a reason to look out my balcony. So I looked out my balcony, I seen it in the sky, it's just staring at me, it's flickering. It'll disappear, then it'll appear again, and it'll disappear. And then within like 5 minutes, I see helicopters, jets, stealth bombers, all this type of aircraft in the sky. It disappeared after that, and I recorded it. And if you ever want to see it, I have it recorded. I posted it on YouTube, I put it on Instagram. The camera doesn't show what I see. The camera shows a ball of light with a dark dot in the middle. I see a ball of light with a person in the middle. Wow. So the camera don't show no justice, but you can see. So no one said nothing to me. I think that's all they needed to do was reveal themselves, and it would activate me. So I was activated, and I never was the same after that again. I picked up my first book. So after I graduated, I feel like whatever school taught me, that's all I need to know, and I'm good. And I never read no books, but after I had that experience, the next day, my curiosity took the best of me, and I started researching for the first time. And I found a book called Sky People, and I bought that because that's what I saw. Saw something in the sky.
What year that came out?
The book Sky People?
Yeah, what year that came out?
I'm not sure, but I had got the book in 2014. And it was just a blue book, and it had no face on it or nothing. And it had a lot of biblical references, a lot of Kemetic, Egyptian. It just summed everything up. So I'm doing massive research, and it's taking over my day. I'm not doing what I should be doing anymore. I'm into all this extraterrestrial phenomena, alien interventions, UFO, all this stuff. And it's all out there, but it's not trending. So, you got a question?
Yes.
What's up?
How old are you?
I was 26, about 25, 26. So I'm just diving deep and starting to learn everything about hidden truth. So I became a truth seeker. And because I became a truth seeker, a lot of people couldn't handle it. So I got slandered a lot. A lot of my friends didn't hit me up no more. People making statuses about me, saying someone put something in my drink. Just a lot of my people coming at me, they attacking me because I'm stepping out of the norm and I'm seeing the world from above looking down instead of being understanding as you're below looking up. I'm not understanding no more, I'm overstanding, yes. So I'm studying everything in the sky. Now when I go outside, I can't look at the ground no more, I can't look straight. I'm walking and looking at the sky all day. See if I can see something in the sky, and kept seeing them. It's like a highway up there. But who's looking in the sky all day? They're out there. So I started seeing them a lot, and I used to put people on, like, yo, just stare at the sun. No one stares at the sun. Like, stare at the sun. You'll see things go past the sun. So people started doing that, and my friend, his name was Mush. Him and his girlfriend was out in the backyard. They laid down their back in their grass, and they stared at the sun, and they seen UFOs. And then they called me going crazy about it. So I have a structure here because I rant a lot, so I'm trying to maintain a structure. So after the UFO sightings, my researching, I found some guy named Nazir Ra. I don't know if you ever heard of him. And he helped me figure out my direction. He helped me figure out a new name, because when you change, it's not a big change if you don't change your name. Once you change your name and your name have a definition, you're gonna stand behind that name fully. So that's what I did. I changed my name, And my name is all male, and all male means oneness. Oneness meaning I don't see no one else here but me. I see different aspects of me. So I don't see individuality no more. I'm a holistic person. I see oneness. So that's why I like helping people, because ultimately I'm helping myself. And I love myself. I'm a Taurus. I'm very selfish. I'm very stubborn at being selfish. It's hard to move me off my block. So yeah, that's the way I see things, as oneness. I see it as a holistic perspective. I don't divide, I don't separate. And a lot of people couldn't deal with that because individuality exists and it's thriving and it's what the government wants you. That's the big thing, right? Divide and conquer. Because we are, I call ourselves is-bees. Whatever you is, you be. Come. Right? You think it manifests. So I say is-bees. And bee meaning like a bee, like a male bee. A male bee is a drone. When you break the word drone down, I'm gonna show y'all. That's why I got this floor right here. I'm gonna show y'all how I break down words to understand where I'm at, where I'm going, and who I am. Like I said, I call myself is-bee, or we are all is-bees. Whatever you is, you become. A bee, a male bee, is called a drone. Did y'all know that? Y'all aware of that?
Yeah.
All right, a male bee is called a drone. Have y'all seen the New Jersey drones, like that thing they had in the news? Y'all seen that? They were wearing that New Jersey drones, where there was something, some plasma orb in the sky.
Right.
That plasma orb is what I saw when I was in 2014. Now it's back, it's in the sky, and they released all these drones. So New Jersey drones was the thing, right? My thing is they always reveal something when they trying to hide something. They still reveal, because we at the time of revelation, so all need to be exposed. If you try to hide it, it's gonna get exposed anyway. So New Jersey drone. When you break drone down, you put a dot right there. That's doctor, right? So you see doctor one. Doctor, a real doctor is a holistic doctor. So you could say holistic one or righteous one. So when they say New Jersey drone, like I said, my perspective is different. I don't see what they saying. I see what my perspective says. I see righteous ones. So they talking about us. That plasma in the sky that sent those drones out, that plasma is for us, melanin people. So, New Jersey devil. That's the theme of New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
It's the garden state of the Jersey devil.
Yeah.
This is biblical talk right here. Why is this state, when they say state, they talk about a state of mind, right? So New Jersey is another word of saying is New Jerusalem is a state of mind. In the Bible, New Jerusalem came to raise the frequency of wherever it came at. So if you was in a 3D matrix, when New Jerusalem came, it made it to a 5D matrix. So New Jerusalem is New Jersey to me. And the devil, I know we all been taught, who the devil is, but like I said, my perspective different. I don't see the devil as a evil, negative entity. I see the devil as a person that's trying to get you to transform to a better you. Because no pain, no gain, right?
Right.
So you gotta go through trauma to get growth. So if the devil brings you trauma, and through that trauma you get spiritual evolution, how's the devil bad? If the devil was in the Bible giving Eve knowledge of self, she bit the apple, right? She consumed knowledge, because the apple came from the tree of knowledge. So it's parables and allegories they talking about. She consumed knowledge. So if a devil is in a garden giving knowledge, how is the devil a bad person? When I was young, I could not put this together. When I was in church, they were saying, I'm like, but he said she was naked. And she realized who she was after she realized she was naked. So I'm like, how is he a bad person? But when I try to question that, you know what they say when you try and question it. Don't question God. So I just sit back. But so that's why I see also, let's go back to this. Play with words. I study word linguistic, etymology. That's what I'm into. So devil backwards spells what?
Live.
Live. So if you lived on earth, you was a devil. Evil backwards is what?
Live.
So if you live, you're evil. We come here to transform. You don't transform being happy. Happy is a resting station. That's just, you just sit there. It's peaceful there, but there's no growth being happy. You grow through traumatic experiences. I call it PTG, post-traumatic growth. You go through trauma, you grow, you spiritually develop yourself, right? So that's what I look at, because I see the world as reverse. You gotta kind of flip words to understand the true meaning of it. It's like reverse psychology, and what's the other word? Anagrams and all that. I play with those words. Okay. First of all, I want to know everybody's sun sign. So just shout your sun signs out. Yeah, your zodiac signs. Gemini. Who else we got?
Aries.
You're a Taurus.
Aries, yeah.
Capricorn. Libra. Who else we got? Gemini. I want y'all. This is how y'all find out truth.
I like that one.
This is how y'all. What you say?
Dollar sign.
Oh, for who?
He said a dollar sign.
Oh, as your sign. Oh. Yeah. So I want y'all to, if y'all hear people that's saying the same signs as y'all, have a conversation with that person. See how much communication or information is passed through. Because if you share the same sign, that means you share the same type of mission. Okay, we all came here for a mission. You know your mission through your signs. Your zodiac sign is your sun sign. Your sun sign tells you your personality. Personality means the percentage of sunlight. So person is the percentage of sun that you put into this vessel. So if you share the same sign, then y'all share the same light. That means y'all light carry information, right? So y'all share the same information. Y'all share the same mission. So I talk to people that's Tauruses, and my moon sign is Gemini, so I find a Gemini to have an emotional conversation with, because your moon sign is how you react to reality through your emotions. Y'all know your moon sign?
No, how do you do that?
Your time of birth.
Yeah.
Your time of birth is more special than your social security, your birth certificate, any of those identifications. Your time of birth tells you everything about you. Because at the time that you came to this realm, the planets was aligned a certain way for you to come here. The planets had aligned up for a portal to open up for your energy to come here.
Great, I can see that.
Yeah, so that means on your birthday, what do you normally do on your birthday when we was young?
Have a party.
Have a party, get drunk, right? It's the normal thing. Drink, turn up, right? Have cake.
Blow a candle.
Oh, ritual.
This stuff right here is a ritual stuff to keep you from not knowing who you is. Because I just told you, on the day of your birthday, the stars are aligned specifically for you. That means you should connect with that alignment. But if you're drunk and lowering your vibration and eating cake and damaging your pancreas and clogging your body up with sugar, you miss that frequency alignment, because you got to match that frequency. So they know this. So what they do is they get you drunk on your birthday. Lower your vibration to the lowest. You ain't getting no downloads, no uploads, no cosmic information.
What about the day of the week? Does it make
The day of the
of
week?
your birthday?
The day of your birthday?
Day of the week.
If the stars.
Some African traditions, they name their children after the days of the week or something.
Okay.
Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, I remember that, yes.
Okay.
So I know I was born on a Tuesday,
Okay. Tuesday that's Mars.
and 6:16 in the morning.
6:16. Oh, so you know your time of birth.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We could,
It's on your birth certificate. The long version. That they only give you the short one, but you gotta request for the long version.
I have a
Oh,
long one.
okay.
I have a long one. I gotta check mine.
So what version you get after?
The time, I think from the vital statistics.
Oh, vital statistics. Okay.
Okay.
I was able to see mine's on a longer version.
Okay, well, I do constellations. So it's a consultation where we break down your whole natal chart. We're gonna go through all the placements. We're gonna find out why you act the way you act, why you react the way you act, what's your mission, what's everything, what's your downfalls, what things you should stay away from, all that. What signs you should dodge at all all costs. Yeah, I do that. So you could get my card, hit me up, and we could.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.